One second. Hang on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hang on. All right. Got it. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. So I was talking about Mr. Potato Head here. Um, he's my co-host. Yeah. See, half the. Who's that remind you of? I wish I could put him a little higher so that we can look at him. In fact, I think I might have something. Hold on. Anyway, so let's get to it. You know, a lot of stuff has been made. Mr. Potato Head forgot his glasses; they fell off. So a lot of it has been made about my hair. I've never known a man to be so obsessed with a woman's hair in my life. You know, it's so like typical. It's not racist. It's not racist. I'm not going to say racist, but it's typical for people like him. They're in the middle of Pennsylvania in Amish country. I mean, what are they going to do? To think that black people don't have any hair, that we're bald. Well, this is my hair, okay? I just washed it. So do you want to see? There are no tracks. This is my freaking hair, okay? Look at it. But anyway, you know, look at it. This is my hair. Okay, people? My own real hair. Now, do I go and get it, you know, flat ironed and curled? Of course I do. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to the salon. Unlike Shanna, who sits there looking crazy all the time. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be sitting like this forever. No. In an hour or two, I'm going to the salon and my hair will be back to normal. But see, it's my real hair. Look at the back. There are no tracks. This is my freaking hair. And I don't know anybody, you know, any biracial people that, you know, don't have any hair. It's ridiculous. So get off my hair, man. You know, get a life. All you can talk about is my hair. This is my hair. I got hair. I got plenty of hair. I've got more hair on my head than your wife. In any event, I'm not going to sit through the show looking like this with my hair like this. So I'm going to put my Mexican sombrero on from when I was in Mexico. Yeah. So Lenny, you can say my hair looks terrible if you want to. I know it looks terrible, but I'm just showing you it's my hair. I'm not a hairdresser. I don't know how to, you know, I can curl it a little bit myself, but, you know, it's not, I'm not a hairdresser, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? So I get my hair done every week. Thank you very much. Unlike some people. And so there you go. Anyway, moving on. So let's start with, let's see. I want to say a very big thank you to Mob Rats Exposed, New Beginnings for the allegedly unemployed FBS, Lee Cole, anyone that had my back yesterday. I really, really appreciate it. I thought it was great of you all, because you can all see now who this person actually is, right? So, and the little story actually, before I go on, behind this Mr. Potato Head, I was in the store, I was buying something for my niece, and I happened to look around and see Mr. Potato Head, and I thought, oh my God, who does that remind me of? So yes, I had to buy it. Crazy or not, you know, that's just the way it is. But anyway, you know, I want to say a big thank you to all of you that supported me. I really appreciate it. MRE went to town, New Beginnings. That video was great, perfect. Lee, that was spot on. You know, I appreciate all of you that came out in support of me. I really appreciate it. So let's get on to the name Mobtube. I don't really, you know, there is no argument about that name. Okay, he doesn't own it. He went out and bought some ridiculous domain name for $19.99, mob-tube or mob/tube, so I'm told. I don't know, I didn't even look at it. But, you know, he doesn't own it. It's all in hand. We're not idiots, you know what I mean? And another thing I want to explain a little bit about the book Mobtube is that, you know, I had said some time ago, actually, this would make a great book, sitcom, you know, whatever. I'd said that a long time ago before any of this happened. And I already had it in my mind. And so when I decided to write it, you know, we tossed around a few names. It wasn't like I deliberately picked Mobtube just because of him. He, you know, the actual fact is, and we have video of it, actually, thankfully. There's video of a while back now when he first was starting out with Lee. And I think it was Lee, him, and someone else was on the show. And someone in the chat actually said Mobtube. And he says, oh, I really like that name. I think I'm going to use that name. You know, and so after that, he started saying salute Mobtube, right? So that doesn't give him the rights to that name. It's ridiculous, you know, and I already know better anyway. I wouldn't have put that up there without crossing my T's and dotting my I's. So I have no reason to argue with him over Mobtube or none of the above. So, you know, that's where it is. The book is being written. I'm on the second chapter, and it's going to be called Mobtube. Now, if he has a problem with that, then I suggest he seeks legal advice and go from there. And that's fine with me. I'm ready for you. Okay? So anyway, that's enough with that. So last night's show. First of all, this doxing thing. He's the one. He opened the door for doxing. You know, he sent Thin Grey Line Lee's phone number and address while they were live, right? Now, I've said it before, he didn't crop it. Thin Grey Line didn't look at it or crop it and put it up. But who's the doxer here then? Isn't it both of them? You know, and he keeps going on. And then when it's done to him, oh my God, you know, the world, you know, the sky's fallen. Well, you started this doxing thing. You did that alone, mate. So there you go. Now, what else was there? Okay, so he made a little statement about, you know, professionals, medical professionals, calling people junkies and, you know, taking pills and like. So let me explain something to you, okay? Now, first of all, that video I did, it doesn't say your name. and it doesn't say your wife's name. Everyone can jump to their own conclusions. If you look at the title of the video, it doesn't say your wife's name, and your name's not mentioned anywhere. So there goes that. Not only that, you've called me an alcoholic, you've called Lee a pill popper, you've called everybody's a drug addict but you and Shanna. Yet, on paper, you and Shanna are the only actual ones on paper that are actually drug addicts, recovery or not. You're the only ones that you can pull literal paperwork up and see that you were. So, you know, there you go with that. You know, I lost my train of thought there for a second. And so, you know, the other thing about this addiction thing, it's one thing, you know, what happens to a lot of addicts is they go into rehab and they come out and they think they're the counselor now. You know, they're, you know, they know everything. You know, I've seen him many times go up there and say, you know, I want to help everybody, anybody that's struggling, blah, 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 I can help. Well, when you're doing your split screen, look at the screen next to you where you've got lefty left nut. Lefty left nut is out of his mind on, I don't know what that is he's smoking. I don't think it's just weed now. You know, he starts off kind of okay, and then he's going down and down. You might want to start helping him. I mean, literally, he's literally doing drugs on your show. And you're talking about recovering addicts and addiction. Now, what kind of sense, you know, does that make? It doesn't make any sense. It's absolutely insane. And actually, New Beginnings did a video on him where he literally nodded out on camera. And you're talking about recovery and addiction? I mean, oh my God. Anyway, where was I? I had to write it down because I know I'm going to forget. I don't want to forget anything because I don't really want to have to address you again, to be honest. You know, you're a waste of my time as is, but, you know, I'm going to address what you did yesterday because you were despicable and everybody sees really who you are now. You know, they do. Started off so humble and nice and whatever. And you say I was nice. Yeah, I was nice. I didn't have a problem with you. What I got to be, you know, but some things, if I didn't agree with, I would say it. It's really that simple, you know. Now I think you're a fucking douchebag is what I think. But in any event, where was I? So as far as any type of professionalism, I haven't called anyone a drug addict or a junkie. You know, I have said you had a junkie mentality, which you do. You do now. You know, just because you stop using the drugs doesn't mean you don't have those thoughts. You know, and you display them all the time. And pretty soon here, it's going to be coming out. Not from me, but they're going to show how you have scammed people and done shit. So, you know, that has nothing to do with me. I couldn't care less. You know, at the end of the day, that's all on you. Right. Now, where was I? Where's my little glasses so I can see? Okay. All right. Oh, yes. So here we go. So you've done like at least the last, 10 shows? And that's, you know, putting it mildly, on me. Your shows are solely on me. The thing that, you know, made me kind of look at you, give you the real side eye, is that here's the thing. You allow your wife to come up there, cuss me out, call me whatever, talk shit all night long. Yes, baby. Am I doing good, baby? Yes, baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you're doing great. That's exactly what you were doing. Literally, right? So, I didn't say nothing. I haven't said anything actually for a minute. I think the last show I did was with Lee and Ali, right? So I didn't say nothing. I let you ramble on. You rambled on. You've every single day. But the thing that gave me the side eye, made me think to give you the side eye, is when, you know, you're supposed to be an Italian man. I really question that. I question that because you don't have a New York accent. You might have been born in New York or whatever, but you're living in the middle of Amish country, talking about the mob and your gangster life in the middle of Amish country, right? And then you're questioning everybody else. What is she doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Is more to the point. You know, I don't get that at all. But what let's say you are Italian. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt, because, you know, like I said, I lived in Italy, and for a number of years, and I wouldn't know any real Italian man that would get on a platform like yours. It took 6 men to come after little old me. 6 men. That's a lot. All talking shit. Half of them, I don't even know who they are. You know, but you can't do it by yourself, can you? You're that much of a little bitch. You can't do it by yourself. You've got to have all these people. And you did that like twice in a row. 6 men coming after me. And why? Why were they coming after me? Because I talk shit back to your freaking stupid wife. That's why. You know, if you put her up there and you allow her to say whatever, then she needs to expect something back, right? Now, my response to what you did may not have been the response that you wanted, but it's the response that you got, okay? And why you're even in it, I don't know, really. Are you, you know, what kind of man are you? And then you have to get 6 men to back you up over one woman. I don't know one Italian man, real Italian, that's a real man, would ever do that in a million years. Not only that, what I found entertaining was, you know, oh, what did you do for Christmas? Oh, we went to the Amish buffet. No shit. You know, Jimmy Calandra actually had to tell her how Italians do Christmas. You know, they eat fish on Christmas Eve, you know, or different types of seafood, you know, telling her, well, wouldn't you know that, Mr. Sicilian? And then you're there spitting on the floor, trying to make yourself look like a real Italiano. No, honey, you looked like a complete stupid bitch is what you looked like. You looked like Sophia Petrillo in the Golden Girls, you know, and I think I mentioned this before. There was a vendetta with the Valducci family, and she was from Sicily. And every time she said their name, she would, you know, that's what you looked like, trying to make yourself more Italian. You know, no, honey, seriously, you looked crazy. The things you were saying were crazy. You know what I mean? It really wasn't. Everybody is saying it. So that's fine. In any event, let me see. Oh, I dropped Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. I mean, basically, you know, you don't live your life in the way a real Italian man would even live, even one from New York. You know, it wouldn't take 6 men to go after one woman. And why did I go after her? Because she's been talking shit about me for however long. Okay. So if she's allowed to do that, then she must expect something back. I'm not going to sit here, oh no, I better not say anything. No, that's not ever going to happen. So you can do to me whatever you want to do to me. I really don't care. You know, I couldn't care less. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Now then, I think that's it really, you know. What was that there? Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I really have to say. Mobtube is going to be called Mobtube. It's coming very easily to me, actually. So it's going to be out probably quicker than any of my other books because I don't have to think about it. I'm just writing what actually happened. So it's going to be called Mobtube. And if you've got a problem with that, I suggest you seek legal counsel. That's all there is to that. As for Shanna, the more she talks shit about me, she's going to get it back. You know, I'm not going to sit here and let her just say any old shit. And this is my hair, okay? I know it looks messed up. It'll be looking beautiful later. I may come on later and show you the results. But in any event, a man that's so obsessed with a woman's hair is beyond me. It's beyond me. Anyway, let me go to some of the chat. Hold on. Where's I think yeah. So Fat Balticin, the lies that come out of that disgusting mouth of yours. No, what about the lies that come out of your disgusting mouth? You're the disgusting one here. You are. You got your wife up there. She can't say boo to a goose. You put her there. So she wants to talk shit. She's going to get some shit back. Okay, motherfucker? So that's that. Idiot. You're a fucking moron. Every day, I'm so smart. They're so stupid. They know everything. They think they know everything. I don't know. You know, come on, man. Do you think I would seriously have put that up there without already checking it out? I put it up there because I can put it up there. I'm not going to go into it, but I can put it up there. So if you have a problem, like I told you, seek legal counsel. That's it. Let me see the rest of this. Now, I don't know how far behind I am in the chat. Okay. Okay, Jimmy. Oh, hey, Ali, how are you? You know, Philip Cannon and I will come soon. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Can I see Dave? FBS, the tough guy, a man who probably had maybe 1 or 2 fights in his life. I wouldn't be surprised if he even had any. Oh, I like this channel. With this channel, Leave Josie Alone channel. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he does. He has serious issues. You know, he can't just like leave shit alone. He's got to go on and on and on. Can you imagine being Shanna and let's say you did something wrong or you cooked his dinner wrong? He probably goes on for days and days and days. It must be a fucking nightmare in that house. I'm telling you. Buy Mobtube copyright and take his legacy from him. That's already in going. You know, here's the thing with that. It's not his legacy. We have the video where he saw it in the chat. Somebody, one of you actually, would have more claim to it than he does. But I have the video. I'm going to have to pull it up because it was a video with him, Lee, and someone else. I forget who the other one was. But he was saying, oh, I like that name. I think I'll use that. And that's when he started using Mobtube. Mobtube does not belong to him. I'm telling you now. And there's nothing he can do about it. Zero. Okay? Now then, my daddy used to drive by the Ravenite. What a clown. John got a picture behind in Goodfellas t-shirt. Must have Godfather undies. Yeah, for real. Oh, my God. Hey, Roberto. Thank you, darling. Yeah. Tom Locklear. No, he's not Italian. Not with that last name. No, no, that's an Italian name. No, Tom Locklear. I'm not saying that he's not Italian. I'm just saying that he's sitting in the middle of Amish country. And if you notice, when you're listening to him, he doesn't even sound like he's from New York. I mean, he may have been born there or whatever. I'm not saying that. And he may be part Italian. I'm not saying he isn't. But as this time has gone on, He's tried to make himself like, you know, like a pure blood Italian. No, you're not. Especially with the Sophia Petrillo move. You know, I mean, please, motherfucker, please. I'd laughed at that. I laughed hard at that. What an idiot. Gazoo, PSP are closing in. I don't know. What's PSP? Who knows? He will show us his history. I spoke to him. Okay. Okay. Don't give FBS views, Ali. Look what he did to MRE. MRE goes on his show and he doesn't return the favor. Selfish behavior. Well, if you notice that, that's what he does all the time. He stays in his little platform because he doesn't want to come out of his room, his closet, as a pizza man likes to call it. So, you know, he's never been one to share. Tom, the FBS simp. Tom who? Tom Levecchia? I don't think he is he? I don't know. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Poe. This does not look good, you know, but I can't do it myself. But I just had to let you see I have a lot of fucking hair. Too much hair, if you ask me. But there you go. Anyway. I thought you were peace. Well, I thought it was quite funny, really. I did. Because I think I got her down to a T. You know, and they were trying to crack on like they thought that was me coming on as me. What, in that fucking orange wig? We have refuges in England for people with hair color like that. We really do. You know, it's called Rustic Lodge. He could have had Billy Cannon on, never did super chat. Who could have had Billy Jack Cannon on it? Oh, what is this about? Is this about the super chat thing? I got all confused with that, to be honest. I don't know what the hell was going on there. No, probably not. But, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I don't care if it's the real him or not. I would say the same thing. You know, you can't afford to buy that. I already know that, Lord Twin. Is it Lord Twin or Tywin? Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Eugene. FBS. Okay. FBS attacking the woman of color's hair is racist. What he said was comparable to Don Emos' comment, nappy-headed hoe. Yeah. Well, that's what I meant by that. You know, he keeps bringing up my hair, because he thinks all black women are bald. I'm far from freaking bald. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing he can use. You know, it is. You're right there. It is. Yeah. You know, I mean, I don't really give a shit. I know I have hair, you know, but he keep every single show, and, you know, Shanna's hair is as thin as a rail. What's she gonna, you know, shit. I'm surprised she's got any left, you know, especially now she's dyed it that horrible orange color. But in any event, you know, I've got plenty of hair, plenty. Thank you. You know, it's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Canarsie Dave. You know, I'm not going to let him bully me. He's not, you know. Well, actually, I have several hats. This is my, because I thought I'm not going to, you know, I wanted you all to see my hair so you can see I got a hair. But I've got several hats. So I think now I'll change into my ascot one. Okay, so this is what I would wear to ascot. Now then, let's see. Yeah, he still has Mobtube attached to his name. Hang on a minute. Let me do it so you can see me. He still has Mobtube attached to his name. And you know what? I'll allow it. He can have Mobtube attached to his name. It's not about Mobtube or taking something from him. This wasn't his to begin with, number one. Number two, he can attach Mobtube to his name. I don't give a shit. My book is going to be called Mobtube. That's that. You know, he can do whatever he wants with the rest of the Mobtube. I couldn't care less. You know, it's literally. Tom L now hates. Now you hate. Tom L. Now you hate FBS. Oh, I don't know. Does he? Josie, you're a proper opponent. I'd be honoured if you were to wed one of my kinfolk. Would that make me Lady Josie? Lord Tywin? If so, absolutely, I'll consider it. Okay? Okay, I know you'll PA well. There's a very little Italian culture there. Well, you know, I have friends in Pennsylvania. They live in like the Amish country. And hang on, I'm trying to get this where you can see me. So, you know, there's just piss all there. He's sitting in the middle of Amish country acting like he's Don Corleone. Okay? Oh, I do need the hat, Mr. T. I do need the hat. Oh, my God, it's terrible. Mob Entertainment Group, respect to Josie being tenacious and an educated woman who's moving forward with her goals in life. Exactly. Thank you, Mob Entertainment Group. Now, did I see... Hold on one second, because somebody was going to join me. I just want to see if he still wants to come on or not. I don't know. Because he had something to say, but not about this, of course. I can handle this shit on my own. I don't need like 10 men sitting behind me, okay? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Okay, all right, bye-bye. Okay, now let's see. Oh, no, it's not share, it's invite. So I'm dropping the link. This link is for Johnny Mac. If anyone else has something to say, they can come on and say too. Yeah, it's fine. You know. Okay, so I think, did that drop? Did the link go? Okay, yeah, the link's there. So, okay. All right, so let's see. Ask Common Sense. He's a law professor now. That kid won't show his face. Why not show your mush kid? Oh, I know. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, people that are suddenly lawyers in here. It's like amazing. But, you know, all of that was taken care of before I even put it up. And to be honest, we you know, tossed around other names, not just Mobtube. But then, you know, at the end of the day, it came to where it can only really be Mobtube, can't it? I mean, what else can it be? Common Sense is FBS version of a jailhouse lawyer. Lefty Guns was thrown out. Oh, I heard about that. Bravo, Modraps. Bravo. Yeah, was he nodding off? That's what I mean. That's who needs to be helped here. You know, you're on your show talking about addiction, and then you've got this guy over here nodding out. Oh, the other books are on Amazon. They're in Barnes and Noble. They're actually all over the world. You can order them in England, Germany, France, Italy. You know, they're not just here. In fact, you know, when I wrote my first book, they said to me, okay, we're going to put it out. We're going to send you, you get the first copy so you can see, you know, what it's about, you know, how it all goes. And then I got a call from London, a friend of mine. She said, oh, I just bought your book. And I'm like, how the hell did you buy my book? I just, you know, I haven't even got mine yet. So it was already in London. Do you see what I mean? And that's another option for Mobtube. It doesn't have to be published here. It can be published in London. It can be published in Canada. And thank you, Ali. Ali's backing this book as far as, you know, illustration and cover. And, you know, he's a distributor and he'll, you know, we'll work on that to get it out. So we're not sure yet where it's going to come out at. I've got to finish it first. You know, I'm not even that far ahead yet. So once the book is finished, then we'll decide, you know, what we're going to do. So let's see. Oh, here you are. Okay, hold on.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, excuse the hat.
Oh, no big deal. How's everybody doing? I can't see the chat, so.
Okay, I'll pull some up when as I see them. So now, what's going on with you and Tony Pizza? Because last I heard, you had decided to go separate ways, and everything was fine. You were still friends, right?
Right.
And then I hear him going into one of the other. I think it was this morning. So
yeah.
Excuse me. So what happened?
So basically, I'll give you a quick rundown. So, several people reached out to me to broker a truce, Tom specifically. So I went out of my way to try to broker this truce. He came on my show. Everything was, we put everything to bed. Everything was good. Tony, for some reason, thought that Vinny overlooked him in a chat and did it on purpose. Okay. So he felt disrespected. So he started in on Vinny and Joey and Tom again. Oh. And so I start getting phone calls, and I'm getting phone calls from Tom and Lee and a few other people. And it was getting to the point where, like, Tom wanted me to relay messages to Tony about the federal investigation and things like that. And I had it. So I told Tony, I'm like, this, you know, he just wants to relay threats. So Tony said, well, call him and let me listen to what he's got to say. So I called Lee first because he wanted to listen to both of them. My mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And I own that. Right. So, but with Tom, I'm on the phone with Tom, and I get a message from Lee, and he's like, I knew that you were recording that. And then I'm like, what? So then I get an alert that Tony had posted a video, and it's the conversation of me and Lee. So right away, I knew he was recording the Tom one. So I told him, I was like, Tony, what the fuck are you doing, man? Take that shit down. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm like, no, it's not fine. I'm like, you didn't ask my permission. You didn't ask my permission to post that shit. You know, you're making me look horrible. Right. And he pulled over and took him down. Right. An hour later, he puts him back up. You know, at that point, I got to walk away. I fought for this guy tooth and nail, you know, and this is what he's done to me. And then Joe Candela, he threw him under the bus too. It's his two best supporters, and he turned on us. And everybody's been telling me for the longest time, Tony's going to stick it to you. You know, watch your back. Tony's going to turn on you, man. And he did. And I never thought he would. Yeah, but
the thing about it, I mean, you know, if you were going to do that and record people, you could have done it yourself.
Right, exactly.
The recording, no?
Right. That's what I told him. I was like, but Tony already admitted that he made the recording, so he can't now say that I did it. So he's trying to say now that I knew about it, which I didn't. I would have allowed that. You know, and I told him, I was like, Tony, either way,
it kind of makes you look a bit, you know, underhand by doing that. But at the same time, if you were aware of it and you knew you were going to do that, surely you would have recorded him with your own equipment. Right. And just played the freaking tape or whatever the hell it is.
Instead of having a half-ass recording you had of Tom that was only like half the phone call. You know, it wasn't very good recording. So I hope people would give me a little more credit than that.
Yeah.
You know, it's Tony's upset that I walked away from him and I changed the name of my channel. And
okay, so it's
a pride thing.
What is
it's
your
just Johnny Mac, just Johnny Mac.
Just Johnny Mac. Okay, yep. And what are you going to be doing? Like just mob genre stuff or?
I don't know. I mean, I really haven't decided. Like I talked to a few people and I was going to completely take it down because I started the channel to help Tony. You know, there's no Cash App up. In fact, it's costed me money for StreamYard, webcams. I bought an extra screen so I could see the chat and be able to, you know, see the people. I mean, I spent some money. So I'm not in it for the money. I'm not a clout chaser because I could be on multiple shows all the time. I could have lives all the time. I don't do it. You know, I did it for Tony, and it was for Tony to fight FBS. That was the reason. You know, so it's become it's devolved into other stuff, and it's not entertainment anymore.
So speaking of him, what do you think about him having to get 6 men 2 nights in a row to bash little old me?
Well, I mean, it's no secret that he has no respect for women at all. I mean, look, he puts his wife right next to him to like a crash dummy. I keep saying that because that's what she is. She's taking half the hit. You know, when they get hit and trolled, they both get trolled. You know, it's pitiful. Like she comes on there and bashes you. She should be able, and you should be able to respond to that rather than let her be a real woman and deal with you. He has to now step in and take it to.
Well, I was going to ask you that, you know, if your wife got in an argument, you know, with another woman, are you jumping in there?
Why?
You know, what kind of man does that?
Not a man. And what kind of man puts his woman out there like that to begin with? You know?
Exactly. Especially one that, you know, basically, you know, I don't think she has like a coherent thought, to be honest. You know, I've watched her and it's like, oh my God, you know, and I've tried to watch her show and it's, you know, I can't get through 5 minutes of it, but, you know, I'm impatient in that way anyway. But, you know, she's got up and talked mad shit about me for days and days and days, you know, and I haven't responded to any of it. And then yesterday, I just thought, you know, I've had enough of this crap. And so I responded in the way I did. I thought it was hilarious, but, you know.
That was probably one of the best things I've seen in a while. You had her mannerisms down to a T. I mean.
Exactly. I thought so, yeah. But anyway, all right. So I'm going to shut this down. I just wanted to, you know, address what happened yesterday. And so where do you see yourself and Tony now then? You're just not going to interact or, you know?
Well, he
said this morning he loves you. He said you didn't agree. He said he loves you. So it's kind of weird that, you know.
I think his pride is hurt. I think his pride is hurt that I left. You know, if he can't understand that, you know, if I was to stay after he did that to me and recorded me, I would look like the biggest hump under the sun. And you know, and I'm not going to be used like that. The thing is, I was a loyal friend to him. And there was no reciprocation there, you know, and at some point I have to draw the line, you know, and I have to apologize to you because I was, you know, in his chat and not speaking out when he was saying the vulgar comments he was making about you, the sexual comments, totally not okay. You know, my wife is biracial, so some of the racial slurs, not okay. You know, I never condone that. You know, the doxing people, not okay. You know, the threatening to hurt people, not okay. You know, he takes it to a level that's unnecessary. And that's and the same thing with FBS. If people are beaten intellectually, that's the first thing they want to do is take it to the street. Well, okay, well then meet me then. Or some stupid shit like that. It's like, you know, that's what happens when they're out of gas and they have nothing else. So
or they'll pick on your hair, your looks,
whatever. Right, because there's nothing else.
He spent 10 minutes talking about my hair and my looks. I mean,
he ain't got no hair, so he
my
can't really
God,
talk.
exactly. Maybe I can give him some, chop some off. Anyway, so hopefully, well, it's great to see you. I'll pop on with you. You know, do your show. You know, think of something to do and continue. You've got all the equipment. It's something to do, and you know.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean,
why not?
Why not?
Why not?
So,
You know.
but thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Okay, it's good
and good luck with the book, because I'm really looking forward to that.
You'll all be getting signed copies for sure.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, so there's this guy in here. His name's My Little Fredo. So I don't know whether to put him on or not. What do you think, my moderator? Do you know who this is? Let's see. Common Sense is FBS is, oh yeah, we saw that already. Okay, hold on. I heard Alice say listen to Prince. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Fredo. I've been advised to remove you. Sorry, darling. Sorry, because you know, we don't know who you are, and if you're going to come on talking crap. But anyway, yeah. So that's it. I've got stuff to do now. Hair salon immediately. You know, oh my God, look at this shit. But anyway, yeah. So that's it. I'm not going to be addressing this anymore. He can say what the hell he wants to say. You know, I just think it's very like unmanly. I think it shouldn't take 6 men to all attack me at once. You know, one of you come on at a time, then, you know, do it that way. You want to do it that way. But, you know, I'm not even entertaining any of you because I don't even know yous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And as far as Mobtube, the name, that's going to be the name of the book. I'll allow him to put it up on his channel. It's no problem to me. No problemo per mia, you know. I don't know, you know, I just think, you know, and from what he says, you know, he talks about ratting and rats and this and that, you know, it does sound, he's making himself sound like a rat, isn't he? You know, he's ratting out everybody. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Is that, I don't know. No, it just went. Okay. You're saying that's the real Tony Pizza. Is that Tony Pizza or no? You know, sei un topo, fat bald Sicilian. Un topo. I suggest you Google that. Anyway, looks like the real, well, no, there's no picture or nothing, so I don't know who that is. All the YouTube stealing threats are done. They'll all get laughed out of court if they even get a foot in the door. Yeah, I mean, you know, ultimately, what's he going to sue me for? Then he was saying, oh, if it's turned into a, you know, a screenplay, oh, you're getting that. You won't be getting a dime, sweetheart. Honestly, you're kidding yourself. I don't know where you even get that from. Yeah, so please all hit the like button. Thank you, Enforcer. I appreciate that. And once again, I want to thank everybody that came out in support of me. A lot of you did. A lot of unexpected people did. And I really appreciate it. Anyway, so got to go. Hair salon calls. See you all later. Bye-bye now.